Hi, I'm Shelley Crivello and I work for the accounting firm of Jacobi Lenz and Company. And I'd like to do a short presentation today on some shortcuts and some little handy tools that you can use using QuickBooks. So I'm using a sample file from the QuickBooks that they just give you as a default. And the first feature that I would like to show you is the Find feature. And I use it every day when I'm in QuickBooks for one reason or another. So you can get to the Find by either going to Edit, down to Find, or you can see the keyboard shortcut here. You can hit Control and the letter F. So the Find comes up and there's an Advanced tab and a Simple tab. Normally I use the Advanced tab because I'm looking for an amount or a date or something. On the Simple tab you can search by invoice. There's a drop down. You can pick what you want to search. But I use the Advanced and I normally look for an amount. So let's say that I wrote a check and I know that it was in the amount of $24 and I can't find it. I don't know what happened to it. So if I click on the word amount and then I click this button on next to the equal sign, and in the box I type in $24, hit the word Find, or you can do the keyboard shortcut of Control and Enter. The check comes up, and or the amount comes up for $24. I open it up and I can see, oh, it was a credit card purchase to Bayshore, and it was coded to automobile fuel. So that's the Find on feature using an amount. Now let's say that I don't know the amount, but I know the check number that I wrote and I can't seem to find it. So I'll click the number here on this field, and the check number was 1089. Again, hit Find or Control Enter, and there's my check. I can see it in the white box down here, and I double click it. Oh yeah, there it is. I used it for the Bayshore again, and the amount was whatever that amount was. Another feature that I like to use in QuickBooks is if let me go ahead and save and new for this. If I am on a number field, such as an amount here, and I can use my 10 key on my keyboard as a calculator in these fields. So let's say that I'm going to write another check to Bayshore, and I have two invoices for them, and one of them's $24 and one's $48. So I type in the 24, and I don't need to put a period or a decimal. And if I hit the plus sign, I'll get an adding machine tape, so I can keep going. And then once I have all my numbers in, hit Enter, and it will put the total there on the field at that time. And you can do multiplication, division, subtraction, and addition on most any field that you can put in a dollar figure at. Another feature that I like to use is when I'm on a date field. This sample file is defaulted. It thinks it's the year 2013. And so I don't know what day it thinks it is, but if I hit the letter T, that date will change to today, and it thinks it's December 15th, 2013. But if you're on your data file, of course, you're going to have your, it won't default to 2013. It'll be whatever it is. So the letter T on a date field means today. The letter Y will take you back to the beginning of that year, because year begins with Y. Year ends with R, so if you hit R, it will go to the end of the year. If you hit the letter M, like Mary, or month, it'll go to the beginning of the month. Month ends with the letter H, so if I hit H, it's going to go to the end of that month. So those little keyboard shortcuts are kind of handy. Again, T is for today, Y is for year, R is for the end of the year, or Y is for the beginning of the year, R is for the end of the year, month, the M is for the beginning of the month, and H is for the end. And the last feature I'd like to show you that I use quite a bit in QuickBooks is called a Quick Report. And so if I go to my vendor center and I'm looking at this vendor, I've got a black line through him, so this is all of his information here. And this screen is showing me all transactions. It's not filtering, it's got an all in there, and it's just looking at this fiscal year. Well, if I want to see everything, I could change it here, but a keyboard shortcut that I use is I put the black line through there and hit the Control and the Q for Quick Report at the same time. Now it defaulted to this month to date, and I want to see all. I want to see everything we've ever done to this vendor. So as long as this date field is in blue, I can hit the letter A, and it will be all dates, so I can see everything that I've ever done for this vendor will come up. So this quick report not only works on vendor reports or vendor list, it will work on any list. So on my customers, again, this Adams Candy Shop is highlighted, Control Q, switch the date to all with the letter A, and there comes everything that has ever been done for that customer. I can also use it on my chart of accounts. So let's see something I have a number on. So I'm on prepaid insurance, Control Q, the letter A, and everything that's ever been coded to that account on the chart of accounts will come up. And it will also work in lists. So I'm on my item list, I'll pick one, Control Q, letter A, and there's everything that's ever been coded to that item list. So again, Control Q is just a little keyboard shortcut to get to quick reports. All right, that's my little lesson, and I hope you enjoyed it, and come back for more. Thanks.